So, good day, class. Welcome again to our online class. So, first, let us have first our camera and audio check, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, ma. Okay, teacher.
So, can you hear me well?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Mm-hmm. How about our camera? Can you see me clearly?
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
teacher.
Wow, that's great. At this juncture, I want you to bow down your head and let us have our prayer. Is that okay to you?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay,
teacher.
let's bow down our
Well,
head.
Please bow your heads and let us pray. Dear Jesus, please show me how to spend this day sharing your love in every way. Help me to be kind to everyone, to play and laugh and have lots of fun, shining your light and giving your grace, sharing your joy with a smile on my face. Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here. Ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide. Amen.
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 So, class, do we have absences for today?
Non,
no,
teacher.
no, teacher. None.
So, that's great. I hope everyone is excited for today's lesson. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So, let us have first our quick review. So, what was our topic last meeting?
Teacher, can I
Anyone?
answer?
Yes, Miss Pudi.
Our last topic was all about the history of fundamental history of folk dance.
So, aside from history, what we've discussed last meeting? Mr. Pirote, do you have an
Also,
idea?
teacher, we talked about the different folk dances in different country.
So, yes, last meeting we've discussed the history and the different folk dances here in the Philippines. How about what are those folk dances?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Mr. Pirote.
We have Tinikling, Cariñosa, and many more po.
How about you, Miss Pudi?
We have also a itik-itik, pandango sa ilaw.
Yes, we have the tinikling, the itik-itik, the karinyosa. We also have the pandango sa ilaw, sayaw sa bangko, and singkil. Those are the folk dances here in the Philippines and many more. So, next question. Philippine folk dance mirrors what of the Filipinas?
Teacher, can I answer?
Yes, Miss Pudi.
Philippine folk dance reflects the culture of every Filipinos.
Aside from culture, what are those? Miss Romero, do you have an idea?
Yes, we have also a tradition.
Yes, Philippine folk dance mirrors the culture and tradition of the Filipinos. So now, let us move on to our next topic. Are you all ready?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, so on today's meeting, we will be discussing the fundamental steps of folk dance. But before we proceed, let's familiarize first this word that I will be showing to you in case you will encounter difficulty in understanding these words later in our discussion. Ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
So first, let we have the fundamental. So fundamental is a forming a necessary base or core of a central importance, or it is the foundation of anything. So again, what is the fundamental, Miss Pudi?
Fundamental is foundation of anything, teacher.
Yes, correct. So we have also the folk dance. So folk dance is a popular dance considered as a part of tradition of particular people. So, Miss Romero, what again the folk dance? Miss Romero, do you have an idea?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Mr. Pirote.
Folk dance is all about a kind of dance that come from our traditions and etc. po.
Good job, Mr. Pirote. So next we have the signature step. So signature step is a sign usually consisting of two figures, one above the other, the upper figure representing the number of beats per bar, and the lower one, the time value of each beat. So lastly, we have the rhythm. So rhythm is a regular repetition of emphasized beats, or it is a repeated pattern, movement, or sound. So class, what are those four words again?
We have fundamental, folk dance, signature step, and rhythm.
Correct, Miss Pudi. So I think you all ready, right?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay,
Yes,
good luck class.
To move forward, prepare a simple activity for you to be prepared for our discussion on this meeting. Are you okay with that, class?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Alright, so this activity called Istanong Ko, Sagot Nyo, where I will present a picture that is related to our topic this meeting. Okay?
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Alright, so on the given picture, there are choices. All you need to do is to choose the best answer that's suited in the presented picture. And the one who got the correct answer will receive corresponding points that will be added on our class records. Alright? So
Yes,
we have
Teacher.
here a picture. In that picture, what is that? Is that a ballroom, ballet, hip hop, folk dance? Woody.
Teacher. Um, the picture is all about folk dance.
All right, correct. Great answer. Next picture, please. So, what kind of picture is this? Is it a proper position? Not proper position? None of the above. Anyone?
Me, teacher. A po, teacher. Proper position.
Are you sure with that?
Me,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes?
I think the picture represents the not in proper position po, teacher.
All right, correct. Excellent answer. Next. What kind of picture is that? Is it a karanosa, pandago sa ilaw, sayaw sa bangko, o singkil?
Me,
Anyone?
teacher.
Yes, Dexter?
Letter D po, teacher. Singkil.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Why?
teacher. Because as what I see on this picture, they're using bamboo in dancing.
All right. So we have a last picture for you to get a correct answer. Perfect answer. Okay? So what is the picture is that? It's a first
Teacher.
first
Teacher.
position, third position, or fifth position.
Teacher.
Yes, Pudi.
That picture represents the second position.
Are you sure?
Yes, indeed.
Oh yes, because this picture is the second position in fundamental steps of folk dance, and we will discuss the other position later on our discussion. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
For the objectives on today's discussion is that at the end of the class, the pupils are expected to watch a video demonstration and identify the 5 fundamental dance positions of Philippines folk dance. Organize the sequence 5 fundamental positions through jumbled photos. Perform the 5 fundamental dance position of the Philippines folk dance through individual presentation. Alright?
Yes, teacher. Get it. Am I still good or am I clear?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Am I still audible?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So now I am going to present a video demonstration of fundamental steps of Philippine folk dance. So class, pay attention because later you will going to perform on what you've seen from the presentation. Get it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Okay, good. So if you have concerns, or don't hesitate to raise your hands so that I can address your concern. Are we good?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so this is the video. So pay attention, class, and enjoy the video.
Good day, students, and today I'm going to introduce to you the 5 fundamental positions of arms and feet. We all know that there are 5 basic positions in dance that is commonly termed as first position, second position, third position, fourth position, and fifth positions of the arms and feet. Without further ado, so let's get started. Okay, so let's start with the arms position. Now for the first position, you have to raise your both arms in front of you, slightly bend your elbow, and make sure that your hands is facing on your chest, and the fingertips is about an inch apart. Now for the second position of the arms, you have to raise your both arms sideward, make sure that your palms is facing upward position, slightly bend your elbow, and it should be at shoulder level. Now for the third position, one arm raised sideward as in second position, and the other arm raised upward. Now for the fourth position, one arm raised forward as in first position and the other arm raised overhead. Now for the last position of the arms, you have to raise your both arms upward, then slightly bend your elbow. Okay, so since we are done on the arms, apply this movement alternately with music. Now let's proceed to our feet position. Now for the first position of the feet, heels close together, toes apart with an angle of about 45 degrees. Now for the second position of the feet, stride sideward about a pace or 1 foot distance. Now for the third position of the feet, heel of 1 foot close to the instep of the other foot. Now for the fourth positions of the feet, 1 foot in front of other foot of a pace distance. Now for the last positions of the feet, heel of front foot close to big toe of rear foot. Okay, so we are done with the feet position. Apply this movement alternately with music. Okay, so this time, let's combine the 2 basic positions of the arms and feet. video and I hope you learned a lot today. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so we're done watching the video presentation. So how was the video demonstration, class? Is that the demonstration is being clear?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, good to know. So now you are tasked to do a activity. So whereas I am going to group you in a random, then the group will consist of 5 members every group. So here is the instructions. So class, listen carefully. Okay?
Yes, teacher.
So I am going to present a jumbled photo of the 5 fundamental steps. Each photo corresponds letters, and as a group, you will going to arrange the picture from the first position until the 5th position. So in addition, after you arrange the jumbled photos, each member or each group will present the 5 fundamentals movement of dance. Are we good?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Is that my instruction clear?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher. Loud and
teacher.
clear.
Okay. So take note, class, that you have only 5 minutes to arrange the jumbled photos. And then after you arrange the jumbled photos, the remaining time will be used in the performance. So guys, take note that you are going to perform the 5 fundamental steps on folk dance. Are we good?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, good to know. So if okay, if you don't have any questions, so let's proceed to the task. Okay, class, take your time and break a leg. Okay, class, this is the jumbled photos, and you are tasked to arrange these photos. So as you can see, each picture has a corresponding letters. So all you need to do is to arrange the photos into the first position until the 5th position. So your answer must be right on the chat box. As I said earlier, that you just have a 5 minutes to arrange the photos. So class, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. So the timer starts now. Are we good? As everyone is done writing the answer?
Yes, teacher. Teacher, by
Yes?
group po ba to, teacher?
The leader will only write the answer. Only leader.
Done na po kami,
Okay
teacher.
po, teacher.
Okay, good. So, okay. So, are we done? Are we good?
Opo, teacher.
Okay, so as what I have seen from the chat box, Mr. Perote and Miss Romero only get the correct answer. So why is that, Miss Shanko? Is there any problem?
Teacher,
Yes.
I forgot that the letter C is the third position po, teacher. Sorry po, teacher.
Okay, it's considered. So for you to perform the 5 fundamental movements, so you can rewatch the video for you to have a perfect performance. Are we good?
Okay po, teacher.
So now you've done answering the jumbled photo. So Now you can proceed to the presentation of fundamental folk dance. Okay, are we good, class? Are we
Yes,
good?
teacher.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes, teacher.
now proceed to the performance task.
Group 1. Group 2.
So class, I am so amazed that all of you get the correct. I perform the 5 fundamental movement of dance. So I am usap.
Hi.
Yan na. So good job, class.
You did a great job.
Ay, great job. Okay na, great job. Dili ba siya unsa? Okay,
Great job, guys.
So, 1, 2, 3, go. So, great job, class. I am so amazed with your performance. So, I hope you're going to perform much better and better for the next performance. Are we good?
Yes, teacher. Thank you,
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, thank you so much, students.
At this moment, I have some questions that I will ask from your class. All of you class need to answer that question. Are we good?
Yes, teacher.
So, reminder lang na walang sagot na mali. All your answer is correct. Okay ba? And don't hesitate to answer, okay? Let's start.
Yes, teacher.
Are you ready, class?
Yes, teacher.
That's great. So the first question is,
Why do we need to know the fundamental position of hands and feet? Again, why do we need to know the fundamental position of hands and feet? Any volunteer?
Teacher,
Yes, Miss Pudi?
so as we learned through the discussion, fundamental position of hands and feet are necessary when we are going to perform a dance because a proper position would be a productive performance.
yes, correct. And it is important that we should learn the fundamental positions of the arms and feet in folk dance because dancing folk dance is not just all about fun, all about dancing, but you have to learn how to control your moves and follow its exact timing and rhythm, and also to avoid yourself from getting hurt and injured. It is important to study the 5 fundamental steps. So, as the feet positions in folk dance, because it is an important technique in dancing and it provides improvement in your performance. Are we good?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, let's proceed to the second question.
What is the importance of fundamental position and dancing? Any volunteer from the class? Marites? Miss Marites? Can you give me
Yes, teacher.
your opinion about this question? What is the importance of fundamental position in dancing?
For me, teacher, fundamental position in dancing is important for us, in order for us to provide better performance in all dancing activities po, teacher.
That's correct. The 5 fundamental positions of the arms and feet are taught in dance. The mastering of this position is essential for a pupil's continued to a success of dance. And these are the most fundamental and important strongholds in a dance. Okay, let's proceed to the next question.
What is the importance of fundamental position in human life? Again, what is the importance of fundamental position in human life? Any volunteer from the class, aside from Princess May and Miss Marites? Miss Romero, can you answer this question? Okay, any other from the class?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Marites, good.
For me, the importance of fundamental position in human life po, teacher, is it is used as a starting position of a number of freestanding exercise. Teacher, it is a greatest importance. However, or in fact, a large number of positions are derived from it. So that a fault in the foundation position makes us all derived positions faulty po.
Very good. It is important to practice the fundamental or basic position of all arms and feet in dance in order to do well in dancing practices. The moves, hands, and body gestures and rhythm of the music must all be memorized. So always remember, class. So did you know, class, that our discussion today is related also in science?
Yes, teacher.
Can you guess
How?
if can you guess if what branch of science that is related to a certain motion or movement? Anyone from your
Um,
class?
I think, teacher, can I answer?
Yes, Miss Pudi.
Um, I think movement is fundamental movements is a movement that I think that is related to different movement like locomotor, non-locomotor, and so on.
Good idea, but movement is a part of physics. When we say physics, it is a branch of science that deals with matter and energy and their interaction. Specifically, the motion. Again, motion is all about movement. Remember, guys, huh? And
Yes, teacher.
motion in physics, in definition, motion in physics change with time of the position or orientation of a body. Katulad ng ating ginawa kanina. So, before we proceed in our last discussion, I have a question from you, class. So, my question is, does the COVID-19 affect our movement, especially in our daily routine? Why?
Teacher.
Yes, Miss Pudi again.
Um, Indeed, teacher, COVID-19 definitely affect our everyday movement.
Yes, that's great. So the COVID-19 has a negative impact, especially to all people, not just in our country, but all over the world. The COVID-19 has a negative impact on human behavior. So as a result, class, our movement as an individual, our movement or our mobility is limited or restricted.
So before we end this discussion, I have some questions to assess if you really listen to our discussion. Are you okay with that, class?
Yes,
Teacher.
Yes,
teacher.
teacher.
All right. So I have some question here. So first is how many fundamental position in dance do we have?
Me,
Anyone
teacher.
else?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Dexter?
I think, teacher, we have 5 fundamental position in dance po.
All right, correct. Next is in what position of arms if we both raise our arms over our head? Anyone?
Me, teacher.
Me, teacher.
Miss Pudi?
I think it is a fifth position, teacher.
Correct. Correct, Pudi. All right. So next question is heels close together, toes apart with an angle of about 45 degrees. Anyone?
Me, teacher.
Yes, Shanko?
I think it's the first position po, teacher.
First position?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Next is in what position of arms if we both raise our arms sideward with a graceful curve and shoulder level?
Me,
Anyone?
teacher.
Yes, Pudi?
The answer is the second position, teacher.
All right. So everyone has a good answer about the fundamental position.
Lastly, before we end our class, do you have some questions or clarifications in our lessons or our discussion a while ago?
None so far, teacher.
Are you sure? I highly encourage you guys to ask some questions.
No, teacher, we are good. You discussed
So,
it thoroughly.
very good. So if none, let's end our class. Thank you so much for participating in our class today. I hope that ganito tayo karami, no? And I hope that everyone will always present. So always stay safe, guys, and don't forget to pray, okay?
Yes, teacher.
So bye, everyone.
Goodbye,
Bye,
teacher.
class.